Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is your weekly violent crime report for the city of Columbus, Ohio in the week of April 23rd through April 30th, 2021. There's 1 homicide and 10 shooting investigations with 15 victims. First up, we have a victim, Juan Jamie, male, age 39. On April 23, 2021, at 9:02 p.m., Columbus Police Patrol officers were dispatched to 1889 Oakland Park Avenue on a report of a shooting. Upon arrival, officers found Mr. Juan Jamie suffering from a gunshot wound to the lower body. Mr. Jamie was transported to a local area hospital in stable condition. Next up, we have a juvenile female, aged 17. On Friday, April 23rd, 2021, at 9:53 p.m., officers were called to 4632 Glen Grove Lane on a report of a shooting. The victim had sustained a single gunshot wound to the left foot and was transported to Riverside Hospital in stable condition by CFD Medic 6. The victim confronted the suspect about a prolonged disagreement they were having. The victim produced a pistol and ordered them to leave. The suspect also had a gun and fired several times. Next, we have a victim, Nicholas Goodrich, male, age 43. On April 24, 2021, at 8:44 a.m., Columbus Police Patrol officers were dispatched to 1818 East Hudson Street on the report of a shooting. Upon arrival, officers found Nicholas Goodrich suffering from several gunshot wounds to the lower torso. Mr. Goodrich was transported to local area hospital in critical condition. Mr. Goodrich is expected to survive his injuries. Next, we have a victim, Cyrus Slaughter, male, age 20. On April 25, 2021, at approximately 8:04 p.m., Columbus police officers responded to the area of 3120 Shasta Avenue on the report of someone had been shot. Officers arrived and they found Cyrus Slaughter lying on the ground suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Mr. Slaughter was transported to an area hospital in critical condition. Once at the hospital, he was upgraded to stable condition. Detectives talked with Mr. Slaughter, who stated that he never seen the shooter and all he saw was a dark-colored sedan pass by when he heard the gunshots, and then is when he was struck. At this time, Mr. Slaughter does not wish to pursue charges. Next, we have a victim, Jane Doe, female, unknown age. On April 27, 2021, at approximately 4:19 a.m., Columbus Police Patrol officers responded to 964 Bruckner Road on a report of a shooting. Upon arrival, officers located a female inside this location with a gunshot wound to her abdomen. The victim was transported to a local hospital in critical condition and was immediately taken into surgery. She is expected to survive this injury. Next, we have a victim, Calvin Bester, male, age 32, and a second victim, Harold Newsom, male, age 31. On April 28, 2021, at approximately 1:49 a.m., officers responded to the area of 1045 Loretta Avenue after an anonymous caller reported hearing gunshots. Upon arrival, officers located the first victim, Mr. Calvin Bester. Mr. Bester was shot one time in the left hand and was transported to an area hospital. While securing the scene, officers received a second call just around the corner, stating that Mr. Harold Newsom had just shown up to her house suffering from a single gunshot wound to his back. Mr. Newsom was also transported to an area hospital. When interviewed, Mr. Bester and Mr. Newsom both described being involved in a physical confrontation with an unknown, dark-skinned black male at the gas station on East Hudson Street. A short time later, they were shot by that same male over on Loretta Avenue. Both men are expected to make a full recovery. Next, we have a victim, Zakari Ferguson, male, age 34. On April 28, 2021, at approximately 12:55 a.m., Columbus Police Patrol officers were dispatched to 2766 John Stephen Way on a report of a shooting. Upon arrival, officers located the victim suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. The victim was transported to a local hospital in critical condition. He will survive these injuries. Next, we have a victim, Richard Sean Stallings, male, age 52. On April 28, 2021, at approximately 2:20 a.m., Columbus police officers were dispatched to the area of 777 Seymour Avenue on 5 shots fired. Upon arrival, officers observed a male who flagged them down. The male stated that he was shot in the leg and did not see who was shooting. The victim was transported to a local hospital in stable condition. Next, we have a victim, Jeremiah Hall Williams, male, age 21, and a victim, Gianna Hancock, female, age 20. On April 29, 2021, at approximately 6:55 p.m., Columbus police officers responded to an area hospital on the report of 2 people had just arrived with gunshot wounds. Officers made contact with both victims, Jeremiah Hall Williams and Gianna Hancock, who were both in stable condition. Officers spoke to Jeremiah Hall Williams, who stated that they were on Morse Road when a tan, brown-colored 4-door sedan pulled up to the driver's side of their vehicle. Then a light-skinned male, black, opened fire on their vehicle, striking it in several times. Officers then spoke to Gianna Hancock, who gave the same story. There were 2 additional victims in the vehicle, but they were not struck. After speaking to all the victims, their stories were similar. Only difference was the description of the suspect's vehicle. Lastly, we have a victim, Derek Ponder, deceased, male, age 26, and a second victim, Shandy Wiley, female, age 42. The suspect, David Johnson, is male, age 19, and wanted for murder. On Wednesday, April 28, 2021, at 3:14 p.m., Columbus police officers were called to 70 South Harris Avenue on a report of a shooting. On arrival, officers found 26-year-old Derek Ponder and 42-year-old Shandy Wiley suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. CFD Medic 192 transported Ponder to Grant Medical Center in critical condition, where he was pronounced deceased at 6:19 p.m. CFD Medic 51 transported Wiley to OSU Maine in stable condition. Wiley is expected to recover from her injuries. Detectives have filed a warrant charging 19-year-old David Johnson with murder for causing Ponder's death. Anyone who knows Johnson's whereabouts is asked to contact police. Anyone with information regarding this incident is asked to call Columbus Police Homicide Unit or Central Ohio Crime Stoppers. This is the 63rd homicide in Columbus, Ohio in calendar year 2021. This concludes your weekly violent crime report for the city of Columbus, Ohio for the week of April 23rd through April 30th, 2021. Be safe out there.